I upcycled the candle holders that I'm using in my display, and I'll link that video below in case you'd like to check it out.
Everyone go lay down. Yep, I love you. Oh my God. All right, I have to film. This isn't gonna happen. Okay, you need to. So this is how I try to film my videos. Oh my God. All right, can you everyone go lay down? Go night-nights. All right, come here. I'll hold you in my lap. All right, go lay down. Go get your baby. Go get your baby. Go on, go get your baby. Go on, go get your baby. Okay. All right. Okay, you good? Here we go. Hey guys, welcome. If you're new here, I'm Laurie. Thanks so much for stopping by. And I make all different types of crafts, DIYs, and once in a while, I'll even share a lifestyle video. All right, I can't film with you standing here. You're too big. Okay. Today I'm so excited because I'm sharing a collab with my friend Liyana from Terrarium and Crafts. We've been friends for a while and I absolutely love her channel. She's super creative and makes amazing DIYs, and aside from both of us liking to make Dollar Tree crafts, we noticed that we like to add some natural elements into our projects whenever we can. I hope you enjoy our friend collab, and I'm going to link Liyana's channel below in my description. When you come to the end of my video, please head over to Liyana's channel and say hello. And don't forget, if you're new and you think you'd like to come back and hang out with me again, don't forget to click that little red subscribe button below.
I'm starting my first project with this Dollar Tree sign, and it measures about 2 feet in length. I removed the sign and then I peeled off the paper graphic, and it came off very easily. When I was done, I took some sandpaper and gave it a light sanding. To add an edging around the top, I'm going to use the Dollar Tree tumbling blocks, and I'm going to attach them with some E6000. Before I glued them in place, I wanted to find their placement. As I lined them up, they fit perfectly, but I did need to leave a little overhang on each end. Once I was done, I glued them all in place with my E6000. Once it had set up, I then gave it a coat of white acrylic paint. Once the top was completely dry, I flipped it over and I gave the bottom a coat of paint. Keeping with making this an inexpensive Christmas riser, I'm now going to add some Dollar Tree ribbon. I'm using this pretty striped 5/8 inch ribbon, and it covers almost perfectly on the top and the sides. I'm cutting the ribbon and making sure to leave some hanging over each end. With all my pieces of ribbon cut, I'm now going to attach them to the riser, but instead of using some Mod Podge, I'm going to use some Aleene's glue. I normally would have used Mod Podge, but I noticed that because the ribbon is so thin, it was kind of showing through and changing the colors on the ribbon. And I noticed when I used the Aleene's glue, it kind of maintained its color, so that's why I used that for this project. When I was done, I just laid the ribbon right on the top. I did this for all 4 pieces, and I made sure not to glue the edges under. When I was done, I used the same ribbon, and I cut 2 pieces for the sides and the ends, but this time I made sure that I matched up the stripes. Once my ribbon was in place, I glued it around the corner and then tucked the top tab over it. I did this on all 4 corners and it gave it a nice finished edge. To make the legs for my riser, I'm using 3 of the medium-sized terracotta pots from the Dollar Tree. To keep with the Christmas theme, I'm using my red, white, and green, and I'm painting 1 pot in each color. Now that they're dry, I'm going to use the same matching ribbon. I measured around the base and I cut a ribbon for each pot. Then once again, using my Aleene's glue, I glued the ribbon in place. I had these pretty gold letters in my stash. I believe they came from Michael's. And all I'm doing is attaching the word joy, 1 letter to each pot. To finish up my project, using my E6000, I glued all 3 to the base, making sure that they were evenly spaced apart. This riser was so easy to make. I think it cost me about $6. It's sturdy and it's perfect to display all of your holiday decor. I have been searching for these Dollar Tree foam dice for so long, and then lo and behold, I went to my Dollar Tree and they had a whole bunch of them. So I picked some up and that's what inspired me to make my next project. I'm painting all of my dice white, and to make it a little easier, I'm going to place a skewer into the center of each of them. I used my white acrylic paint and I let them dry completely, and then I had to give them a second coat because the blue was kind of showing through. If you end up making these, let me know if after you painted them, you crave s'mores, because they look like these giant marshmallows, and that's all I could think of after I had them painted. I'm spelling the word merry and bright with these Dollar Tree poster letters. I want them to be red and green, but they don't have any at the Dollar Tree, so I'm cutting out the black letters and I'm going to paint them with my acrylic paint. The Dollar Tree stickers didn't come with the little and sign, so I actually had one of those from a pack that I had bought at Michael's, so I'm going to end up using that in the project. Once my letters had dried, I removed them from the backing, and now they're ready to attach to the dice. Attaching the letters was super easy. The only problem I had was the M was a little bit oversized, and I did try to make sure that they were evenly spaced and centered. To finish up my project, I added the and sign from my Michael's lettering, and I was done. I love the way these two projects came out. They were super easy and inexpensive to make and are a great addition to my Christmas decor.
Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed my collab with Liyana. If you're new, don't forget to hit that little red subscribe button. I will see you all very soon. Bye, everybody.